Hey class, I want to start this off by asking how many of you like to go to the beach? That's good. I enjoy going to the beach too. The beach is a fun place to go, but if it wasn't for people bringing in new sand, then all the sand would get washed away into the water. And this happens by wind, rain, ice, and other things like this. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but sometimes if you go outside, you'll see little washes where the water washes away the dirt, and you can see that the water runs. And do you know what happens to the dirt? Who knows? It gets carried along its way, and sometimes you may never see it again. What happens is it gets washed somewhere down with the water, and it builds up. But this area where it was washed away is left with a deficit of sand, and that place down there has too much sand, which this can be a bad thing. Sometimes it can be a good thing for the environment, sometimes it can benefit it, and sometimes it doesn't. Many people struggle from erosion. It can be really bad, especially on farmers. Farmers have to plant their crops, and they put the seed into the ground, and whenever the rain comes, sometimes it washes the dirt away. And what happens whenever the dirt gets washed away? The seeds are left behind, and they have nothing to do. They can't grow root canals because there's no dirt around them to spread their roots in, to suck in nutrients and moisture from the ground. Well, there's one thing that we've done to prevent this. Scientists have discovered certain ways to avoid erosion. At your house, how many of you have grass planted in the yard? That's good, I do too. Grass is a way that we've discovered to keep our yards from being washed away. Because whenever we plant the grass, the roots go into the dirt and they hold it in place. This way, whenever the rain and the wind comes, our grass roots hold the dirt in place, so we don't step outside and just fall into a wash where all the dirt got washed away. Well, another way that we've discovered it, especially for farmers, is contour plowing. If there is a hill, and say the hill is going like this, instead of plowing straight down, they plow at an angle. So when the water comes, instead of washing all the dirt down the hill, the water runs and trickles, as in like streams, along the side, and it keeps it from getting all the dirt getting washed away. I'm going to show you an example of erosion. And to do that, we're going to have to go outside. I'm going to need you all to get into single file lines. And I've placed cups of water right here so we can all get a cup of water, and I want you to get into groups of 2. In each group, one person is going to get the cup of water and the other person will observe. And then we're going to come back and we'll do it a second time, and you'll swap places and the other person will get to pour the water. Alright guys, we need a single file line. Come outside. And if you remember, we were talking about the farmers, and you remember what we said. The farmers, they plant their seeds, and it takes about 4 to 5 days for a seed to get its roots into the ground and start coming up. And if rain comes before then, it's going to wash the dirt away. And this cup of water, we're going to use it as an example. This is going to represent the rain. And this piece of cardboard here is going to represent a hill where a farmer has planted all his crops. And now I'm going to need you to not dump the whole cup of water. Just do it a little bit at a time, as though it's rain. And as you can see, it's washed all of the dirt away. Now, if we had shown an example of contour plowing, then we would have been able to avoid this. But as of today, we're just going to show an example of how the erosion actually affects the dirt. Alright class, you can all work on it for a while. And now we're going to go back inside. All right, everybody take your seats, and we're going to discuss what we've done.